All right, the Cardinals. I just kind of have this in a random order. I stuck with Joe Brady here. Ryan Nielsen coming with him from Buffalo as his DC. And then I finally found an OC that I like for him, and it's Davis Webb, former quarterback,
Okay.
plucked out of his early retirement that he wanted by Sean Payton because he was like, "You're going to be a fantastic coach." Um, Obviously, Joe, the hang up with the young OC going to be a head coach and finding an OC for him is who's going to want to not call plays, right? So who do you need for that? Davis Webb is interesting because he's a quarterback coach. He hasn't been coaching that long, but he would still get the weekly tasks, the Monday to Saturday OC tasks, and he would have the eyes and hands on the quarterback development. That would be his thing. And he would get to be fully in charge of that. No Sean Payton in the way. No. I think there's a Lombardi that's technically the OC in Denver. And so there's a lot going on. There's a lot of coaches. There's a lot of cooks in the kitchen in Denver. Brady says, I put the scheme together. I call the plays. You help install. You're in charge of installing things, running meetings, and getting the quarterback ready. And then eventually you get play calling, maybe here, maybe elsewhere, and then eventually you're a head coach. Um, Joe Brady was who we kind of put with the Cardinals from day one. So Brady, Webb, and Nielsen, I have with the Cardinals. What do you think about that?
I really like Brady. That staff isn't quite as appealing to me as some of the other staffs that you trotted
Nope.
out there for me. So I'm a little hesitant on that part of it. But Brady for the Cardinals I think would enjoy having him there, and that's not a bad spot for Brady to go, all things considered, because he's kind of moving down the list now with the way this year has kind of worked out. So it's not a bad spot. It's not like you're having to go, try to fix things for the Jets or fix things for the Browns, right? I think Arizona, even though they tend to be irrelevant, is a lot more settled place.